Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Rod Arriagada coming to you live from Dooley's here in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. We're at 1750 Main Street North, and we're here for the Moses CAPPO Memorial 9-Ball Tournament. We are now getting into the final stages of the event, and we are going to have a matchup for you guys between Jason KLATT and John TIZZARD. This is a A-side semifinal matchup, and we got Jason KLATT just warming up at the table right now, waiting for John to come in here. So they can get started, and they're going to get started in about a couple of minutes. But I figure I get started ahead of time, and that way we can kind of settle in and get ready for this exciting match. It is the A-side semifinals, and after this, we'll have the A-side final because both A-side semifinals are going right now. So we'll have the A-side final, and then while the A-side finals going on, we'll have the B-side semifinals going on a different table. And then from there, we're going to end up having the B-side final on the stream and then the championship match. We also have the ladies event that's finishing up today. The top 4 are remaining, and we're going to have some of the coverage from their event as well. I'm hoping we get not just the championship match, but maybe one of the finals too. But we'll see how they play it out and how they schedule the matches as we go along throughout the day. Just waiting to do something here. Oh, my account is restricted for 4 hours. What? So I can't share. I should be able to share my own. Yeah, I can't even share, so I need you guys to help me share the stream. 4 more hours, and then I can. At 1:30, this says I can start posting again. You know what? I'm gonna try to cut a corner here. See if I can figure out how to cut a corner. Because it won't let me share. It won't let me do anything. And we're still just waiting for John. There's got to be a way. I just got to figure it out. Yeah, it won't even let me post anything on my Facebook. So I'm gonna need you guys to help me out with the sharing of the stream today again. Sorry. I mean to put it on you guys, but it's all on you guys now. Get people in the room. All right, so KLATT's still warming up. We're still waiting for John, and I'm not sure what's taking so long. They said that all the matches are starting in 5 minutes, and that was about 10 minutes ago. I did see him on the phone, so maybe he's on an important phone call. So I'll just keep watching KLATT warm up in the meantime. Oh, you know what we can do? I know what we can do. I got an idea. Hang on. I got to set it up first, so give me a second here. Right, so I'm gonna take you guys for a walk. I won't have a mic while I'm doing this, but I'll show you guys the trophies and the jackets that they're giving to the winners here today for the event. They did a great job with those as well, so I wanted to make sure I spotlighted. So I'll be right back. You guys can follow me around here. There won't be any sound, so I'm just showing you guys. That's all. All right. So I just showed you guys. That's all the prize, or not the prizes, but the trophies and the jackets and stuff that they're giving away to the winners. And there were some pictures there from Moses and family and friends and loved ones. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Looks like we're about to get started now, and Jason Klatt has won the toss. It is a race to 9, double knockout, so both these guys are still on the A side. They'll have second life, whoever loses. But whoever wins will get into the final, being guaranteed no less than third into the A side final. And if they can win the A side final, then they're guaranteed no less than second. Jason Klatt with a 763 Fargo rate. John TIZZARD with a 603 Fargo rate. Here we go. Rack number 1. Jason Klatt breaks, makes the 1 ball in the side pocket. He's right up on the 2 ball, so there's not much he can do. The best thing you can do here is just try to play a safety. You can always call a push too if you want to. And the push will be okay. I would push the cue ball all the way up to that top right corner if I was going to push. But he's got an angle to work for our safety, and he's trying to play a safety. Looks like it's going to be just perfect. Absolutely perfect. And John will get his first turn at the table now. How much you can do with this 2 ball, if you can see any of it, he's got a tangent line that takes him towards that bottom right corner. So just hitting this alone is a bit of a risk. It's almost best, yeah, to go through the kick shot from the bottom rail. A little bit harder to make contact with it, but it's better as far as controlling the cue ball goes. Great attempt on the kick shot. He almost made it. He would have position on the 3 ball as well. KLATT will miss the 2-ball. And John will get a chance here on the table. Not much you can do with a 2-ball, but he's got control of the table. He can play safe. Try to get himself a better chance on the next turn. By the way, if you guys can please share the stream, I'd appreciate it. I can't share the stream at all. I'm restricted for about 3.5 hours still. So if you guys can help me by sharing the stream, I really appreciate it. Especially if you you have pool pages like say from Edmonton or Calgary or Saskatchewan. I would really appreciate it if you guys can share the stream for me. If you're on pool pages like Pool's Not Dead, you can share it on there too. But mainly, I would like to get a hold of the Manitoba players like watching the stuff that I do. So if somebody from Manitoba is watching, if you can share one of the like Winnipeg pool scene or Manitoba pool players. And then out here in Sask, there's Sask Billiards, Saskatchewan Billiards, and SK South Pool. I don't know if there's any other ones. That's only 2 that I know of. Very nice shot. And he's got position on the 3. He's got a shot on the 4. Tangeline is safe from knocking the 5-ball in. Decides to draw out the cushion to create better angle here on the 5 to get down for the 6. So now he's got a clear path to get down just above that right side middle pocket. Back to, yeah, roughly around there. Now, you have to hit this with like 7 o'clock spin sharp to the edge of the ball. I don't know if I'll have enough time to bring it up. I'll bring up the cue ball here. Here he's pretty straightforward. Like you can see here, he's pretty straight through the pockets. All he's got to do is just put some top spin on it. You can do like a touch of lefts, just a little bit of lefts like that. That'll help you. That'll get you kind of in a straight line with the 7-ball. Not a bad leave. Looks like he does have a bit of a cut to the side, but it's a really tough cut. He's going to have to actually go to the corner or play safe. Yeah, he's just trying to play safe, using the 7-ball as a blocker. But looks like the 6-ball is going to be left out in the open. So John will get a crack at it anyway. It looks like there's just enough room for the bank corner if he wants to go for it. But I just don't see the point. But he'll likely just play a safety here. I guess you could. If you feel comfortable making the bank, then you could. But I would just play safe. You're into like the top 8 spot right now. So if you take a chance and you end up, losing because of it, then you're gonna regret it. So it's better to always be smarter at this point. But if you're 100% on your instincts and you know you're gonna make the bank, then you gotta go for it, of course. KLATT trying to just kick the 6-ball, look for a lucky leave, and I think he's got him. Oh yeah, he's got him. He can still hit it off the rail. He's gonna be in tough if he makes it. Though the cue ball will come to the right, so we'll give him a shot on the 7 ball. I think he's looking to kick this safe instead of trying to make it. Yeah. With some more pace, it would have been perfect, but the way that it stopped, where it landed, it's given KLATT an opportunity to be able to make the 6 and get position on the 7 ball. Makes the 6 to the side. Bumping into the 7 ball did not really help here. You can still see the face of the 7 ball, but there's not much opportunity there. Maybe the bank corner, which I don't think he would do something like that in this position. I'm looking at safety. Tough to look at a safety here too. Like you can cut the 7 into the 9 to push the 7 ball up towards that left side rail. So that could be a shot. Just trying to take the cue ball off the top cushion and then slightly back to the right, leaving your opponent a bank possibility. He's just going down, measuring it out, seeing what it feels like if he's going to take that shot on, to have a better understanding of how the tangent line is working, depending on how he plays the shot. It's always good to, like golfers always take pre-swings before they swing away for their shot. It's always good to kind of do the same thing in pool. I'm not saying like every time you shoot, but if you're going into specific shots that are, kind of crucial or challenging, it's good to kind of go down into the spot where you're going to go shoot just to get a feel for how it feels when you're about to shoot. Because a lot of times what happens is people will go down and instead of getting the feel for the shot, they just go down and say, okay, well, I'll just shoot it right now. And they may or may not make it because they're not quite adjusted yet to the shot and how they're supposed to be sitting on it. That was a nice shot. That was a very, very nice safety. Not a whole lot he can do, so he just used his tangent line to figure out a safety. And a great reply. Great reply. It looks like he's left in the 7 ball on the side, though. Perfect hit. Just unfortunate that the 7 ball rolled up to the side pocket like it did. Keeping it simple for the 8 ball. And he'll take the first game. A little bit of a battle right there in the first rack. And these guys are just getting started. Plenty of battles to be had yet. It's a race to 9. Derek Moore, Tim Sinclair, how you doing? Angel Iberry, welcome to the stream. Or Ibery, welcome to the stream. Robert Fitinato wants to know, can you pin the brackets, please? Okay, give me a second. Oh, you know what though? It's not letting me share anything, so I don't know if I'll be able to. But I'll try, okay? You can find, if you go under Challonge, you can find out the Moses CAPPO Memorial Tournament. And the title is right there on the screen in the middle. It says Moses CAPPO Memorial. There's the spelling. But just add tournament at the end and then you'll find it. I'm going to try though. But they told me that I'm restricted for another few hours, so I can't do much sharing right now. All right, so let me share it, and it's been pinned for you guys there. Asking you shall receive, right? Now, moving that five ball where he did is gonna help him here. That's what he's shooting at next. And he'll have a little bit of a temptation there after he makes the five to maybe go for the 6-9 combo, which I don't think he will because this table is just it's pretty easy to get out on it. The way he's shaping up here on the five ball, he's not gonna do that. There's really no need for it. The table is fairly easy here. John says that's good. He knows that KLATT's not going to miss those two shots. 2-0. He's got a 2-game lead. I'm going to keep popping this up here and there for you guys. I need your help today. I can't share this stream, so I can't reach any of the pool pages like I would like to. I can't even share it on my own personal page, which is what I've been trying to do. They won't let me share it on my own personal page yet. So if you guys can help me, maybe you guys can share the stream for me and try to help me get some more people to tune in and watch this championship day. Lots of great matches going down today, and we still have lots of great players in the tournament, including Stephen Holm, who's on the B side, trying to fight back to get into the championship round. Jason Kashayanu on the other semifinal. Kevin Cardinal still on the B side, battling to get into the championship as well. Needs a little bit of angle on this three ball to get shaped up for the four. The four is right beside it. Might have to actually hold the cue ball there and just shoot the four to the bottom right corner instead. He's going to try to create angle here. Good shot. Good angle. Now you should be trying to shape up for the five ball in the top right corner here instead of trying to break out or get above it. Just because he's got a nice tangent line that takes him towards that seven ball, which will give him the five in the top right corner. Yeah, there you go. And now, depending on the angle that he's got here, he'll decide whether to, shoot straight forward or draw back or stop it. See here, he's got a little bit of angle. He's going to shoot forward and he's going to miss the shot. A little bit of body movement. Perhaps there's a little bit of background thinking too. Worst thing that I go through when I'm playing is I think to myself, like, if I just make this shot, And when I think like that, usually I don't make it. Try and play safety behind the 8. Great safety. That was a beautiful safety. Perfect touch. And if you look from this side view, you can see like he's left him tight on that 8 ball. That takes away a lot of the options for him. He still almost has a 2-rail option looking that way. Looking towards the left, you're looking at 1, 2, 3 rail, like a Z shot almost, but not in a Z, more in like a diagonal angle Z shot. Let's see. But you know, even then, it's so hard to do. I don't know if it's worth it. So like, what I'm thinking is like you can try to go. He's gonna shoot now, so I won't do it. I come up just short. So what I was thinking here is I was thinking you go here. Sorry, not there. From here you would have gone like towards here, then hit that rail, then come back this way, and then go that way. It's kind of the way I was looking at the shot. Ball in hand for Jason, and he's got a pretty easy table here as long as he doesn't get out of position. Slightly out of position here, but he's okay. He can just roll it forward anyway. 8 and the 9, as long as he gets onto the 7, will be okay. And he should have no problem getting onto the 7. And if you feel like you have too much angle here, then you just take the cue ball off the top rail and back down. He's got a good angle. He just follows it up. He's had some big games so far. Day 1, he had a 9-1 win, then a 9-2 win. Yesterday, I believe he had a 9-4, and then a 9-3 win. And so today, we'll see how he's playing. So far, he's got a 2-game lead in a race to 9. And then we'll look at playing against Jason Gishayanu on table number, I guess, on the left side. It's actually table 20, but I'll call it number 1 because it's on the left. I guess we'll call it number 2 because this is the main table. Daryl's looking at making the 9 ball right now, so it looks like he's in a good battle here. KLATT will make the 9 and take that 3rd game lead. Robert Griffith, how you doing? Grant Henderson says shared stream to your page, Rod, and a couple others. Thank you, I appreciate it. I couldn't share, and it was bothering me, especially because there's a lot of people that tune in. They'll go to my Facebook page, and that's how they usually find the streams. So I appreciate you sharing it. Same with anybody else that's taking the time to share the stream so far. I appreciate your help. It's we'll call it a world mission. Everybody has to be involved in this one so you can make it work. Marlene, Tom Walker, welcome to the stream. Keith Campbell, how you doing? Chris Passap, welcome to the stream. Chuck Archambault, what's up, man? Michael Stanley, welcome to the stream. He needs to create angle here to get back for the 3, but he doesn't quite have it, so he's going to have to come up with something different. I guess he can try to draw all the way back. to the right side. That's probably about as best as he can do. But the 9-ball is kind of in the path, so he actually needs to draw more towards that middle diamond on the right cushion where he's got his hand right now. And he couldn't do that, so he played through instead. And he should be still okay for the 3-ball. The 4-ball sitting in the top of the table and at the middle. So technically having the shot on the 3-ball, which I'm pretty sure he does have, will give him an angle to get the cue ball up for the 4-ball. And he's going to likely have to settle for that 4-ball in the top left corner just to keep it all a little bit more natural for the shot. Not only that, but then if he gets the right angle, so if he gets somewhere, I never have enough time because this guy's always come back quick. But if he gets like somewhere like around here, then he can stun down for the 5-ball afterwards and then be good on the 5. Looks like he's hooked himself here on the 3-ball, but he still made a great shot. I thought he could see the 3-ball, but he was hooked. The 5-ball hooked him a little bit. So what do you do when you're hooked? Well, you resort to your second level of skill knowledge, the jump shot. One of the things that pool players, for as long as the jump cue has come out or been out for, we've talked about is whether or not they should have allowed the jump cue to be a part of the game. And so one of the biggest reasons why people back in the day used to get upset about it is because the skill that it requires for somebody to play a great safety on somebody else, it's a lot. And then when you actually do it, for to have somebody just to come up with a jump cue and just jump over the balls and hit their ball, it just takes away everything away from that skill that you put into playing that safety. And the other argument is that, you know, if you're a good player, you figure out how to do a good kick shot to get out. And most players that are not content with the jump shot or the jump cue, they usually have high knowledge of kick shots, right? And I kind of agree a little bit, but jump cue has been a part of pool for quite some time now, and I don't think it's ever going to go away. And they're constantly coming up with new models that are a little bit more accurate at the jump. Oh, he's going to miss the 6, but he missed it in a good way. He's left him safe, so that worked out all right. Terry Sherry, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Says thanks for the feed. You're very welcome. Dave Jeffrey, welcome to the stream. Jason Evans, how you doing? And Joe Cave, how you doing? And beautiful Las Vegas. It was nice to see you out there, Joe, by the way. Good to meet you in person. I enjoy meeting people in person. It's just a lot of times I'm so busy I don't get a lot of time to talk like I want to. And I do my best to kind of, you know, hang out and chat, and got a chance to meet Joe out in Las Vegas in person. That's gonna work out. No, it's not. No, it's not gonna work out. Well, it depends. If you're a left-handed player, this is a tough shot. If you're a right-handed player, this is okay still. Yeah, so he's okay still because he's shooting over the ball, and you have enough cueing space to be comfortable on to make the shot. Where a left-handed person would have had to stretch over, and then they would have been in a very uncomfortable position for that 7-ball. They likely would have miscued on the 6. Needed the cue ball to get a little bit further to the right to have an easier shot on the 8-ball, and instead of making it to the bottom left, he might actually have to make it on the bottom right. He's taking a look to see what would happen if he goes bottom left. Now you're looking at two rail shifts, right? So you're going to the right rail and the bottom rail, and you may not come up good on the 9-ball. That's why he's going to the bottom right instead. And even here, it's not guaranteed, but he's going to try to get up there. And he's going to end up in a weird spot here, safety or a bank. And I think, you know, there's a moment where you have to kind of figure out if you're all in or not, and this is where he's at right now. Trying to figure out if he's all in on this shot and go for it, or if he's going to be precautious and play the safe way on it. He'll go for it all in. He'll come up short on the bank. And it looks like he's left KLATT the 9-ball to the side pocket. Jason will make the 9. He's up 4-0. I can see that he's still struggling a little bit with the table, but so is John TIZZARD. And a lot of the struggle really is just the speed of the table, because like the pockets, the shooting, all that stuff is fine for these guys, but it's the speed of the table when they're playing certain positional shots. And like for the standard positional shot, the table doesn't really affect you so much, but for the precise positional shot, so if you're trying to get within an inch of something, or you know, a specific area on the table becomes really challenging to help you get there. And the more rails you involve on the shot, the harder it becomes to be able to get that right pace, to be able to get the position that you're looking for. So a lot of this, when it comes down to these guys and the way they're going to be playing right now in this match, is going to come down to shot making ability, because there's going to be a lot of times where they get out of position until they get a good feel for the table. And the only way you can get a good feel for the table is if you get a couple of runouts in a row, because then you start developing rhythm, right? You get a good feel for the rails and the cloth and the speed of it. One of the things that I noticed about Jason yesterday is that he was having a tough time on the table, but he was playing really well as far as like his potting ability and his pattern play. So he was doing decent that way, but he was coming up short a lot on his shape, and making those big shots in those moments is what, you know, made the difference for him in the end. And then the next match that he played, well, he had the speed of the table down packed, and it was a totally different game. He just dominated on that table because now he was playing perfect position. And we're just waiting for KLATT to break. Yeah, I think he was waiting for John to come back, but John is back, and now he's kind of watching Jason Kashayinu at the table, on the other table on the left. And maybe perhaps iron out the competition a little bit, because the winner of that table will be playing against the winner of this table in the A-side final. Rack number 5. He's got a 4-game lead. Like to make it 5. Makes the 1, makes the 3. Made the cue ball, so it's a ball in hand. And this is a pretty good spread. This is the kind of spread that John needs to get going. Perfect. The layout, there's no breakouts. Positional play is all complementary. 5 to the 6, the 4 to the 5. 4 to the 5, I guess, would be most of the work, but you know, it shouldn't be hard to get onto the 5. Ooh, nice little bounce off the horn too. He tightened up there for a second because he thought he had scratched in that moment. That little bounce off the horn gave him a better angle on the 5 ball. Needs that cue ball to stop. Really close to his work, but he's okay as far as the he's looking for. Just drop back here a little bit for the 7 ball. He's still okay. He just has to come back to the middle. And if he has a little bit more angle on the 8 ball, that's all right too, because now he can play the 9 ball in the same pocket as the 8. Easy to slow down off this rail. It's going to work out pretty good. He'll make the 9. He's on the board. 4-1, down by 3. Breaking next in rack number 6, a chance to be able to get into 2. Into the 2-digit. That was good. That was a really good rack for him. He needed something to kind of give him some momentum, to give him some confidence, to build up a little bit of that rhythm, and he was able to kind of play the cue ball around a little bit more. Got a good feel for the rails there, the speed of the cloth. You know, there's a little bit of everything there, and a lot of knowledge that came out of that rack, and it's going to help build up the confidence moving forward. Now what he needs is to be able to make a ball off the break here and to have something to shoot at. And if he can get 2 games in a row, back-to-back rounds, that will give him the confidence to to keep going and putting up a good fight here against Jason KLATT. Right now, yeah, he started off with a good lead at 4-0, but nothing's ever guaranteed at this level. And 4 games, it's a pretty good difference, you know, but as you get further into the tournament, the players that are in that final 8 area, most of them, you know, can come back 3-4 racks down, no problem. I think the big difference is, you know, if you get like 5 or 6 games difference between you and your opponent at this point, then you're likely going to win that match because it'll be harder for an opponent to come back from that kind of deficit. But at this point, with the top 8, every one of these guys is capable of breaking and running tables, and they all have good knowledge to be able to escape situations where they get into trouble. KLATT's going to miss that 1 ball, but he's going to get lucky on the bounce here and leave him hooked behind that 2 on a straight line. Well, he got the good hit, which was what mattered. Now he's a good leave. Bounce off the 6 is going to leave the 1 ball available for KLATT. So that didn't work out for John. And this is the kind of table that's perfect for Jason KLATT to be able to get going to in this match. He hasn't really had to get going yet, but you know, you can see there's a little bit of rough patches here and there in his game right now. This rack here could help him get a little bit more comfortable and straighten out his game a little bit more. Yeah, so you're playing those shots off the rail like that, going around the table. That's building the rhythm and the momentum for you. He just makes it look so easy when he plays smooth stroke around. And it looks like he's like not going to get enough power behind the shot, and then it just glides in beautifully, and the cue ball comes up elegantly for the position on the next shot. It's going to have to run into that 6 ball, I think. Yeah. He was kind of hoping to get it off the rail a little bit better than that, but that worked out perfect for him. He's got an easy shot to the corner, a nice draw angle to get up for the 7 ball. No worries about where the cue ball is going to go. Drop back here, play through on 2 rails to get onto that 8 ball. Uh-oh, where's that cue ball going? Damn. Well, he was getting into a rhythm there, putting all the work on that one, but in the end, scratching the cue ball just before the 9 ball is going to give John TIZZARD the game. He's down by 2, and that was a huge break for him because his opponent was about to keep going, and he was about to get up another game on him once again, but instead, you know, the pool gods have shone down behind him, and they're giving him an opportunity here to be able to get back in this match. 4-2, he's down by 2. And KLATT will have to shake that one off. I mean, he played really well on that one. Everything was smooth. Positional play was good. Just took it a little bit too easy on that 8 ball there. And I guess he thought, you know, as long as I just play it, I'll just come across for the 9 and I'll be fine. And that was one of the times where the table speed caught him off guard a little bit. He ended up scratching in the corner instead. All part of warming up, though, you know. Once you find your rhythm, you usually don't do those kind of things. You have a good understanding of the table speed, and you can usually adjust for most of the shots. So here we go again, another opportunity for John TIZZARD to scratch on the break this time around. He's got a ball in hand and a chance to be able to get within 1. Just needed a shot on the 2 ball only because the 3 ball is sitting down in the bottom corner waiting. Just has to make it here. Bumping into the 9 is going to help for sure. It's going to give him a better angle on the 3. Now he's got good position to be able to get to the finish line on this one. Came up a little bit short here, but he can still adjust. He's got lots of angles to work with. I think he still has the 5 to the side. Yeah, it looks like he does. Position on the 6 is going to be a little bit harder, but you got to take what you get, you know? Got to work with it. You can try to do like a master draw and try to get on the left side of the 6 ball if he doesn't like it. I don't know if he can do much else for drawing up for the 6er. He miscued on the shot, so he'll turn the table over to KLATT. Nine in the corner makes it 5-2. He's got a 3-game lead. John got pretty good on that one, but missing that 5 ball and cost it on the rack in the end. Now, when you're playing in a match like this, it's hard to not feel the emotions of the game. And when you're coming up short and little things are happening to you, you're getting those bad rolls, you get emotionally frustrated sometimes. And I'm telling you right now, the hardest thing to do is to let go of that fixation that we have on those negative emotions that we feel when we're not doing good. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to just shake it off and just try to do your best not to be hard on yourself. You know, that's the way I try to play as well when I'm playing. I never, I try to play to win all the time, but I don't really get upset if things don't work out. I just try to just understand things for what they are and keep myself level-headed as much as I can. So when I'm at the table and I'm shooting, I'm giving myself the best opportunity to be able to compete against my opponents. But a lot of it is just not letting those emotions get to you, right? And sometimes the way it works with these emotions, it'll just keep happening, right? So you'll have like 2 or 3 shots that you missed that you thought you should have made, and they'll happen sometimes in a row, and then like it really builds you up. Those are the moments where you're supposed to breathe and take a reset. You know, if you need to go for a bathroom break, whatever, just to like calm yourself down a little bit, do what you got to do, right? But it's the most important thing for pool, if you want to be a good competitive player at the table, is that you have to learn how not to be hard on yourself in those moments when you come up short on the table. This is another tester here. So he's a little bit upset and grabs his chalk. He doesn't understand what's going on, little things, right? Then the brain works a little bit funny that way because like suddenly you go from playing with a little bit of confidence to like now doubting yourself a little bit, or you know, the brain will make you get into those moments where you're like questioning yourself on what you're doing because you're not confident on the result. That's all just a build up from, you know, those emotional moments that you go through when you're coming up short on the table. But if you keep that great mentality where, you know, you just, it's okay, you know, next time I'm at the table, I'll just keep trying to do better. And I find that when you play like that, you're always ready for everything that comes up on the table, and you're not really rattled by anything, which usually your opponent's going through those emotions too. And if they don't know how to fight back mentally by keeping themselves calm, then usually you're going to get the edge because you have the better mentality. Good safety. He's going to have to go for like a jump bank safe here. Long rail kick shot is available too if you want to take it on, but I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, it's so important, to have the right mentality when you're playing, especially when you're getting further into the tournaments, when you're getting into like the finals, semifinals, where the money comes in, right? And you gotta just do your best to be composed so you can give yourself the best chance possible when you're competing. And no matter what happens on the table, just don't give up. You know, a lot of people just do that. They get to a certain point or a deficit, and they're like, "Wow, I can't come back from this." And then they just kind of like, it's almost like they give up opportunities without even realizing it, because in their mind they're like they're already defeated. They don't care about the match no more type thing. So then they'll end up losing, right? And telling you, just don't give up. When you're playing, do your best no matter what. If you end up losing 7-1 after you tried your best, it's okay. At least you're gonna feel good with yourself. If your mentality was right and you played your best, you're gonna feel good no matter what. Wins and losses always come our way no matter what. That never changes. But how you feel at the table when you're done playing, that's what matters. And the harder you are on yourself, the harder it gets for you to be able to, have a good mentality on the table. That's gonna work out nice. Very nice little safety here. It's got almost a two ball hook. Yeah, pretty straight line hook too. Look from this angle, nine ball's a little bit in the way, six ball's full in the way, but jump shot's still available. The only problem with the jump shot from here is that you might jump the cue ball off the table. So likely he's gonna have to try to figure out a kick shot on it, and the best kick shot he can do is probably from the right side. Trying to take an attempt to make it to the left side middle, or just try to bank it up to the top of the table and bringing the cue ball back down towards that 6 and 9. Both those shots will work here in a situation like this. It's gonna miss it though. And it's gonna be a ball in hand for John, who pulled out a good one there. He was in a tough spot, played a safety jump, and got rewarded for it. Now he's got a chance to be able to work this table out. A little bit short on that positional shot for the six ball. He was trying to make the six on the bottom right. He has no choice but to do it still. But tougher angle on the cut. There's a little bit of luck here. No, looks like he's left him the shot to the corner. They're pretty close, so you can see there's a little bit of shadow between them. So there's just a slight little gap. Not much, like a quarter-inch gap, but just enough for him to be able to make the six ball in the corner. So that was unfortunate there for John TIZZARD. It looks like KLATT's getting the rolls going for him so far in this match, but he might be slightly out of position here for the 9. Looks like he can still maybe cut this and hit off the horn, but we'll see. He was trying to cut to the side. Beautiful shot. 6-2. He's got a 4-game lead now. A little bit of a delicate back cut here, just finesse. And I think they're taking a quick breather. Yeah, looks like they're taking a quick breather. So I'm going to switch the table over to the other semifinal on the left side, which is Daryl Laquette and Jason Kashayunu. And we're going to watch that a little bit while we're waiting for these guys to come back.
to you, right?
Yeah.
So when I go to this, I go here.
Yeah, it'll be on Facebook. If you go on YouTube, like you have to look me up under my name. See CSL
So
Manitoba.
should I say Facebook here? Or?
You have Facebook? Yeah, you have a Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Gotta open up your Facebook account.
Okay.
You gotta just open up the app there. Then you punch in CUESPORTS Live and there, then take it.
Oh, okay. Like here?
Yeah. No. Switch. Playing glass. Then you can punch in CUESPORTS Live now. Yeah, it's showing you there right there. Click on it, you'll find it. And if you scroll up, the first stream that comes up will be the one that's live.
This one?
Yeah. I'll update you how many people are watching and wants to tune in to watch. Twice already. And Jason Kashagian is going to win that rack. I want to find out what the score is, but I don't want to bother them. But they're racking right now, so I'll take a look. So the score between them is 4-1 for Jason Kashagian. He's playing against Daryl Laquette, formerly from Saskatchewan, currently from Manitoba. And we're just waiting for Jason KLATT and John TIZZARD to come back. They're in a quick breather. John's just a little bit off today in his play. Last time I came out to Moose Jaw for a tournament, I got a chance to watch John TIZZARD play, and he was a really impressive player. I mean, really, really impressive player. Today he's just having a little bit of the bad rolls on the table, but he'll get going. And this little reset that they just took is going to help him find his zen. Sometimes that's all you need, just a couple of minutes away from the table, come back in, feel fresh again. And the reality is, there's still lots of game in this matchup for Jason KLATT and John TIZZARD. I mean, 6-2 score, you're thinking, oh, this one's pretty much in the bag, but if John wins this rack coming up and then one more on top of that, then he's down by 2 again, and now another close battle, right? But look at that, he went for the 9-ball. Got pretty close to making it, too. Jason's back, and John is coming back now. We'll switch back to the other table in a second here. This is going to be a really good A-side final at the end because all 4 of the players that are on the ace right now are really, really good competitors. And then we still have guys like Stephen Holm on the B side trying to fight back to the B side to come back into the finals. $20 $20 mini race to 3, single knockout. All right, so KLATT's about to get going here on this one. Moving into rack number 9. Got a 4-game lead. We'd like to keep that going. Needs 3 more to win the match. John looking to just get on the scoreboard, stop the bleeding, and slowly come back into the battle. Dry break from Jason is going to turn the table over to John. Have a little bit of a challenging shot with the one ball, but at least he can see it and he's got options with it.
Just a small interaction. We're going to be doing some minis, $20 minis.
Lots of players still in the building watching the matches, and they're going to have some minis going now. So if you're in Moose Jaw or driving through Moose Jaw, you got your cues, you want to play at a mini, come on down. All minis are $20 entries. Top two get paid, single knockout. Makes a great shot on the one ball. You'll have a peek at the two.
Four more players for the minis, four more players.
It's not bad. It's a pretty good leave. So Jason is basically stuck on whether to go off the short rail, kick safe, or if he's going to go off the right side rail for the kick shot. Looks like now he's thinking about doing masse around the five ball. It's about a quarter ball masse. So yeah, that was a good shot. It wasn't too bad. Basically, as long as he just swayed a little bit, he was going to be able to make that shot. But it was still pretty to look at. Just a little swirl, not too much. Got disconnected from the Wi-Fi for a second there, but it's been reconnected. We're good to go again. Makes the three. It's got position on the four ball to the corner. He had to stun that through to be able to get a little bit better on the cue in position for the five. Needs a little bit of angle here on the six ball to get up for the seven ball. Needs the cue ball to keep going. It's going to come up a little bit short. Still has an angle to be able to make the seven ball though. Just have to come up with a good shot on this one. And he'll make a beautiful shot on the 7 ball. Oh no, he's gonna miss the 9 ball. Oh man. That's when things were starting to look good for him on the table. He's gonna turn the table over to Jason KLATT, and now he's gonna get a chance to be able to get within 2 of winning. All he's gotta do is make the 9 ball. It is a longer shot, but you know, he should be okay to make it still. Bit of a tester to see where he's at right now with his game. Oh, and he'll come up short. Didn't come up too short on the leave. He's left a bit of a tester here for John as well. Makes the 9. He's on the board again. Down by 3. 6-3 is the score. That was a good break for John. It was supposed to be his game in the first place, you know, so he's lucky to get a second opportunity on it, but the reality is he earned that win. 6-3, he's breaking next in rack number 10, a chance to get within 2. Rack number 10, John TIZZARD to break. Looking for some action. He'll have to get some momentum going here for himself. Looks like he's going to get a safety break out of it, so that works. Jason, let's go for a push here. He might have hit that a little bit too heavy. It's not bad. He's giving him a peek at the 1. He can't really make it, but he can put a safety on it. He's looking to play a safety on the 1 ball, but he's left the shot on the 1 for Jason KLATT. And he'll take a shot at it and let's come up short. So another good break here for John, though I don't know if he can see this 1 ball directly or not, but at least he's at the table still. Oh yeah, you can see it, no problem. El Capitan, how you doing? Mark Patterson, welcome to the stream. Oliver James Hartley, how you doing? Kelly Dirksen, Walmart Calero, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Sean Yee? You're very welcome, man. Says hello, Rod. Thanks for the stream. How's your weekend, Sean? Jonathan McKinney, how many players left? They're down to the final 8. Kathy Secrets, how you doing? Says hi, y'all. Welcome to the stream. Stephen Law says, loving the commentary, great insight to the mental game. Thank you. Yeah, I try to share my knowledge with people, you know, as much as I can, and I usually don't hold back. You know, I try to help everyone become better, whether it's through skill knowledge on the table or through mental knowledge. My voice is stronger today. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I got a little bit of rest last night, man. I slept for about 7 hours. So, Matt Cole, how you doing? Got a chance to play him the other day, and we played a mini, and he beat me. I played in a mini last night, and I lost to Yvette Cappo on the first match, but she played really well. And I haven't had a chance to warm up before playing any of these minis, so it's been a little bit of a struggle, but did my best that I could. Oh, he's gonna miss that 8 ball. Oh, and he missed it in a good way because he hasn't given him a direct shot on the 8. And I mean, he can see it directly, but he can't make it into a pocket without having to bank it or something special like that. He's gonna try to play safety here, and the 9 ball's supposed to be the blocker, but he's left the 8 ball available. There's a lot of distance, so it's not like he's gonna go for a bank shot here, but he will try to play a bank safe on this. That's not bad. Leaves him in a spot where he doesn't quite have the bank, and I mean, he could make the bank from here still, but it's a little bit harder to find that line. That was a good leave. Jason should try to put this white ball around where that 9 ball is. He's gonna put the 8 ball that way instead. Oh, and he's giving John a shot at this 8 ball. It's off the rail far enough where he can take a crack at it. Let's see if he gets tempted or if he decides to keep playing smart on this one. Taking a look at the shot to see what it feels like, and it looks like he's gonna reset, and he's ready to take the shot on.
Kevin Bickner and Kirby on table 2.
Oh no, he's missed the 8, and he's left the shot on the 8 for Jason KLATT.
Jarrett and Mary Chris on table 10. And
quick poke draw off the cushion will get him set up straight to the corner on the 9 ball. John TIZZARD says that's good. 7-3 now. 2 games away from winning the match and getting into the final, into the ASAD final. Breaking next for a chance to get on the hill first. Kathy says, thanks for the stream, Rod. Watching and learning. Right on. Thank you for tuning in. Liam Patton, how you doing? Ryan Soloville, what's up, man? Myrtle McDougal, welcome to the stream. Earl McIver, what's up, man? Brian Nilsson joining us. Sam Jane, Baby Che, Noah and Aliana, welcome. Rack number 11 and a smash and break from Jason KLATT. He's going to make the 9 ball off the break, but it's going to get spotted because it only counts on the bottom corner, the bottom corners and the side pockets, bottom being where he was standing just now. You can see the 1 ball, but tough shot available or safety, which is probably what he's going to end up playing on this one. I think here you have to keep it like a short side safety, so you just kind of bounce this 1 ball to the left or the right of this 4 and 8, and then you put the white ball on the opposite side. I think it might be better just to go on the left side of the 1 ball, just slightly. Yeah, there you go. And the reason why that worked better than pushing the white or the yellow ball to the left is because the angles worked a little bit better for controlling the pace on the cue ball. He's gonna make a great hit on the one. He almost made it too. Unfortunate for him though, he's left the one ball available for Jason here. And he'll get a chance to get on the hill now. 2 balls off the table, so that means he's gotta get the 3 ball next. From the 3, he's gotta get the 4 ball, which is sitting just to the left of that 8 ball. And I don't think that 4 ball goes anywhere. We'll check this angle here. Looks like it doesn't. But there is a possibility for a billiard shot from the 4 into the 8 to make the 8 ball and continue the run on the table there. So we'll see if he decides to approach that or not. The angle he's got here, he's almost got a perfect line to be able to go off 2 rails and to break into that 4 and 8. And it looks like the path is clear for it too. He tried. That's what he was trying. A little bit too much power on that one. He lost control of the cue ball and he's missed the shot. And John will get a chance to be able to make the 3 ball now. He still has to figure out what to do with that 4 ball, but that billiard is available still. You can shape up for it definitely here by making the 3 ball just coming back across. And he'll come up short on that 3 ball, and he's left Jason with an over the ball shot here on the 3. He's likely not to use an extension or a bridge to be able to make it. Well, looks like he's going to stretch over and he's okay. He can just pot it from there. And now the way he's playing the shape on this 4 ball almost makes me feel like that 4 ball does go to the corner past the 8 ball. But looking at the side view like we did earlier, it doesn't look like it did. And from this angle, it looks like it doesn't go either. But camera angles are deceiving usually. And yeah, the 4 ball does go. He's got position on the 5. 6 ball can work as cushion on the cue ball to control the speed of the cue ball. Just going to avoid the 6 ball altogether though and play around the table to come back up for the 6 ball. And, well, a lot of options here to the corner or to the side. I actually don't know if he's got to the side. I think he might only have to the corner. Let's see. Yeah, he didn't really have it, so he tried to play a safety there, and he's come up a little bit further out than he was expecting to, and he's left the 6 ball available for John. He gets up to the table, and he's trying to figure things out now. Only 4 balls remaining on this one, but there's a little bit of a back and forth that he's got to work out. Most of it kind of starts off with the shape on the 6 to the 7. From there, it's either becomes easier or harder. And it looks like it's going to become a little bit harder on this one. He's got the 7 ball without a doubt, but to get position on the 8 ball, it's going to be tough to do. And now normally you want to draw this back, but I don't know if he's got the angle to be able to draw back, so he might have to go around the table instead. Just trying to go off the bottom rail and back up. That was a great shot to get onto the 8. Gets within a good range for the 9 ball. Oh, and he's going to miss the 9. Oh, man. And he'll give Jason KLATT that one. 8-3. He's on the hill. Huge break for Jason KLATT on that one. He's had a couple of breaks in this match so far. This match should have been more like a 7-5 score right now, something like that. But you can't complain when the rolls are going your way. You just got to embrace them and just try to do the most that you can with the opportunities that you get. So far, he's done good with that. He's on the hill. And by the way, if you guys can help me out, I appreciate it. Please share the stream. I can't share anything for another 2 hours. I can't share. So I need your guys' help to be able to share the stream for me. And if you're on pages like Edmonton Pool Scene, Alberta Billiards, Saskatchewan Billiards, Winnipeg Pool Scene, you know, if you guys can share it to those pages, I'd appreciate it too. Rack number 12. John TIZZARD to break. He's got his back against the wall. Needs to win 6 games to win the match while holding back Jason KLATT, who's on the hill. He'll make the 5 off the break. He's got position on the 1. And it looks like Jason Kashayunu won his match against Daryl Laquette. Not sure what the score was, but they're done already, so must have been a quick matchup. So the winner of this table will be playing against Jason Kashayunu, and it might be, judging by the score, an all Jason showdown, but you never know. I'm telling you, there's always a chance to get back in the match as long as you have the right mentality. And it looks like he's got an opportunity to do so here. Looking to bump into the 9 ball. That changes things a little bit for him. Roy Weeb, welcome to the stream. Albert Snyders, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Priyari Kandir, welcome to the stream. Randall Crooked Neck, how you doing? Makes a great cut to the corner. Great position on the 7 ball. Got the angle here on the 8 ball to be able to go down table and get set up for the 9 ball. You can also just slow roll it to the pocket if he wants to. Better to play it through like you did, though. It allows you to kind of get going a little bit on your stroke also. Builds up a little bit of confidence, too, when you get good positional deliveries. So he's on the board again, 8-4, down by 4. Stops the bleeding, and he's got a chance to be able to get within 3 here, but Jason KLATT will be breaking. He's going to be breaking for the match. If you guys get a chance, go check out poolaholic.com for all your pool accessories and apparel. Got lots of cool clothing. Check them out. Poolaholic.com. Rack number 13. Jason KLATT to break. Well, smash to pack. Looks like it's going to be a dry break. So John gets a little bit of an opportunity here. And this table has got a little bit of work, but there's some good possibilities for him to be able to fight back on this in this matchup and to be able to grind out this rack. 1 ball shot's not going to be a problem. Position for the 2 ball might be a little bit more challenging than he would like. It does go to the right side middle pocket, but it's tough to get position on it. So likely after this one, he's probably going to have to play a safety. And if he is thinking that he's going to end up going off 2 rails here with that white ball, getting back to the right side for the 2. So now he's got to figure out how he's going to play a safety here. If he just skims the 2 ball a little bit and gets past that 8 ball, he could bounce the cue ball off the bottom rail and then back towards that 4 ball, which will take away the shot. 2 ball. But you just barely be thinning this 2 ball. you hit it too thick, you might give him a chance on it. Oh, he can cut it to the corner. I had no idea. I should have used my second camera. Good shot. Here I thought he was in trouble with that two ball. Camera angles are deceiving for me. At least today, anyway. It's gonna miss the shot on the three. Didn't really sell the table though, so he still has an opportunity. But I'm pretty sure that Jason's gonna play a safety here. Just has to roll the cue ball up to the 8 ball and then bounce that 3 ball to the bottom rail and around. Just like that. How much was the entry and do I know the payout? So I know that it was a $110 entry with $10 going towards the green fees. And I don't know what the payouts are, but I know that they had guaranteed $2,500 for first. They were considering making it $3,000 for first. I'll find out. I'll find out for you guys. Oh, lots of comments here on YouTube. Sorry, guys. I'm not paying attention to you guys today. All right. We're bringing you guys into action here. Start off from the top. Have was that Brad that said that? Decky says, "Hey, Brad," and Brad says, "Morning, Decky." Share it to Facebook. Thank you, Decky. Dinner time here in Ireland, he says. Oh, these guys are having a conversation amongst themselves. Okay, I got you. He always forgets us YouTube types for a bit. It all depends on whether or not I'm into the match. You know, when I'm into the matches, usually I lose track of everything. But I didn't really forget you guys. I just temporarily forgot about you guys. We're gonna get you guys into the scene here. Give me a second. All right, so I got the YouTube comments up on the screen now. That's the reason why I put the YouTube comments up on the screen, so that way I can always keep track of when people are interacting on YouTube. But I forgot to do it today, so my bad. My bad. But thank you for tuning in on YouTube, guys, and for taking the time to interact with me while I was ignoring you. Always gonna get a lucky bounce there off that ball to get him hooked on the three. So that worked out okay. There's still maybe a peak of that three to be able to hit it. Jump shot's always another option too. And I'm gonna find out what the payouts were. Yvonne Gage, how you doing? Martin or Martin Melendez, bienvenido, welcome. Savita Verma, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I said hi to Leon Roberts, silly boy, but welcome to the stream. And I'm gonna go find out what these payouts are after he takes an attempt at this 3 ball. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot, man. I don't know if he's got a reward out of it, though. It looks to me like the 6 ball's blocking the 4 ball, but at least he was able to get out of trouble, and he's got to look for a way to get out of trouble on this one, too. This was a beautiful back cut jump. He'll get the hit on the four, hoping not to leave anything on it, but he's left the shot to the side pocket for KLATT. And this table is just beautifully laid out here. I don't think that John's going to get another shot on this table. And I'm pretty sure that KLATT's going to close out the match. I'm willing to bet on it. I'll take down the YouTube chat because it looks like these guys they're quiet. You're like stubborn women in relationships, you know. That's the way it feels like on YouTube. When I'm not paying attention, you talk. Then when I pay attention, you don't want to say anything. I'm only kidding. Makes a good shot on the 6. He's going to get above that 7 ball. He's going to have the options for the corner or side. He should be taking it to the corner here because it gives him better shape for the 8 ball. There's time to take it to the side. If he's got it straight to the side, he can just pop draw on it. He's going to follow it through off the horn instead. That works also. He's got a good angle on this 8 ball now. All he's got to do is just make it and come across with a 9, and that'll be it for the match. Well, he won matches at 9-1, 9-2, 9-3, and this time it looks like 9-4. He had a 9-4 win yesterday too, so far looks like John has pushed KLATT to the max because nobody's gotten more than 4 games. Well, it's going to be Jason KLATT and Jason Gashayanu for the A-side final, and well, both players undefeated, both players dominating their opponents, and both players will have a massive showdown on the TV table, which I believe is going to be next. I'm going to find out right now if we're going to keep going from there. I believe we are going to keep going, so we'll just keep it going, but I'll ask just in case because they might want to give the players a little bit of time to reset and, you know, get ready for the match. Whatever the case, I'll find out. And I'll be right back. What can I do? I'll put on the highlight reel from ACS for you guys so you guys can watch that. I'll be right back. This is about 3-minute videos, which will give me enough time to find out what the payouts are and what's going on for the next match. I'll be right back. Enjoy the highlight. Cue ball get behind the 3 ball for the kick shot. If it doesn't, it's not going to go in. Oh, it's going to go in. What a shot. These tables, I feel like it's a good option. And he thinks it's a good option too. He's going to make it. Play naturally off the 11. Try to get above that 9. Between the 9 and the top rail. Yeah, there you go. That's the shot. Oh, what a shot. I had no idea where to share it to. Oh, look at this shot. What a shoot. Oh, what a shot. Goes for the bank, and look at this shot. Wow, what a shot. Oh, what a shot. Made it off the 11. What a shot. Oh, well, I have a feeling that it's Ronnie Wiseman. Look at this. Look at this. Get in there. What a shot. Goes for the bank. It's going to go in. Another great shot. Up short on the shot. But he's going to make a beautiful shot. All right, so it looks like... what a shot. Well, I forgot to take this down, too. Jeez. Goes for the bank. Should know better. It's in there. It's money. I'll let this finish first. Oh. Going for the scratch. Oh, saved by the horn.
They have it in there. So both Jasons are playing each other, but they're going to make the B-side match go
made
first.
The 9. That counts because it went to the side pocket. You go for the shot. But if you leave it, you're turning the table over for maybe losing the first rack. Go for the shot. He's going to make it. Oh, what a shot. With some spin, you're actually kind of forcing the cue ball that way. So, yeah, he did pretty good there. That was a nice shot. Board that's red and blue. Oh, that was a nice shot. Viewer beware. Great shot to open up. Wow. Oh, look at this shot. What a shot. only ways you guys can really help out is, oh, look at this shot. What a shot. You're gonna hear it in my voice a little bit. I sound a little exhausted. Very, very nice shot. She didn't move her body, not once. If she takes this to the corner, she's floating with the pocket or the horn of the pocket. And she got a perfect shot on that one. 11 and 12, whatever it is that's sitting on the top. And look at this shot. What a shot. Very nice. And you'll make it. Woo! Come on now, what's my name? Of course she would like to make it. She would like to make it. Get in there. What a shot. Come on, make it. What a shot. Yeah, what a shot. Come on, buddy. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. What a shot. Yeah, that shot right there. What a shot. All right, so I'm back. We're gonna stop the stream, and I had to let that play out because I was already kind of into it. They're still trying to figure out the payouts. The schedule, or what they had previously was 25 for first, 1,500 for second, 1,000 for third. And then from there it went down to 700, 500, 400 or something like that. But they still haven't figured out the final numbers for the payout, as far as what they're going to do for the payouts. So they're going to work on that now. And then when we come back, hopefully I'll have that answer for you guys. We're taking about a 15-minute break before we come back with a B-side match. It is B-side semifinals coming up next. And it might be Stephen Holm and Kevin Cardinal playing on the TV table because they're one of the two matches that are available for me. We'll see which one is going to be on the table, and hopefully it'll be a great matchup for us, whoever it is that comes our way. It's championship day here in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, at Dooley's Billiards. And, well, lots of great action so far. We're going to have tons of great action throughout the day. Tournament will be set to finish around 6 o'clock. It is now around noon, so we're looking at about 6 hours, 7 hours from now. The event will be done. Once we get this B-side semifinal in, we're going to have the A-side final, and then we'll have the B-side final. Then we'll probably stop and come back with a championship match at the end. It's going to be a great day of pool. Don't go too far, but you got enough time to go get something to eat. You know, have a little snack, maybe a drink. If you're a smoker, go have a smoke. If you smoke inside your house, then you're already probably smoking. The last highlight. This was a beautiful jump shot. Definitely a highlight of the day so far. If you win, you win. And if you lose, you learn, and then you get better. Famous words said by a famous person. Lionel Richie. Now, the reason why I used it is because when you win, right? So, it matters, but it doesn't really matter, especially if you're pretty good, you win, whatever. It's when you lose, that's the moments when you actually learn the most, because you learn where you came up short and what you need to work on. The more you work on things that you're coming up short on at the table when you're competing, the better you're going to get all around, the sooner you're going to become the champion within. So, to me, this was great advice, and I share this advice with you guys. And, well, I don't know why I saw that up there. I always forget to reset this every night. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream so far. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream if you guys did. If you didn't, you can definitely do it next one. I'm not able to stream or to share today until after 1:30, so I still got some restriction time. Thank you to everybody that took the time to share the stream on the stream right now. Same with those of you that helped me out last night that were sharing the stream last night, because that's when the band started. Thank you. I really appreciate it. My name is Rod Arriagada. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, you can. If you want to message me to come out to your town to cover an event for you, you can message me via email at cssalmanitoba@gmail.com. Same thing if you want to, donate to my work, support my work financially, you can do so via PayPal or via e-transfer here in Canada at cssalmanitoba@gmail.com. And that's going to be it for now. We will be back with another stream shortly, about 10 minutes from now, roughly. And it's going to be a great showdown. I just don't know who it's going to be, but we're getting down to the end of the day, and everybody that loses getting eliminated, other than the match that we just had. And the next A-side final we'll have, because that's another match where if somebody loses is still in the tournament. But the matches coming up next are B-side matches. It's elimination day, and somebody's got to get eliminated. Who will it be? Stephen Holm fighting for his life on the B-side, trying to get into the championship round. Can he beat Kevin Cardinal? That is the question. I don't know if that's the match we're going to get, but if we do get it, you'll get a chance to watch it next on Q Sports Live. If not, we'll have the other semifinal match on the B side, which I don't know who it is yet. And, well, I want to say that Daryl LaQuenta has to play, but maybe not. Anyways, we'll be back on another stream shortly. If you guys haven't heard of us before and this is your first time joining us on Facebook, make sure you guys like and follow our Facebook page. If you want to support me individually, you can support me by finding my YouTube channel and subscribing to my YouTube channel, which is under Rod Arriagada /CSL Manitoba. I'll put that up on the next stream for you guys so you guys can find it. You can also find the link to my YouTube channel on the post itself for every one of the streams that I do. I'll always say YouTube live stream can be found at, and then I'll have the link for you. If you follow that link, you'll find my channel. You can subscribe to my channel that way. I'll be back soon, guys. Don't go too far, but you know, you got a little bit of time. I'll see you in a few minutes. Cheers.